Hi team, Melissa from Melissa vs Fibromyalgia here, and I have a different kind of video for you today. It is ways to make money with a chronic illness. Now, these are not make a quick buck ideas. These are genuine make a micro business. It takes time ideas that if you put in the time and effort, it can make you an income from home. And help you to kind of live within your energy boundaries and do what you need to do to manage everything alongside making an income. So let's dig in. The first way, and the first way that I really played with making any income from home is an Etsy store. So I had been making myself templates for some time, and then I saw that people sold these things, so I started having a play and taught myself how to use various programs. I played with PowerPoint, played with Canva, and basically took all of the templates that I had been using for myself, like a sleep diary, tracking my pain and fatigue levels, all those kind of things, and put them up in my Etsy store. Now, it took a lot of time and a lot of energy, and I did everything very slowly, and now I have about 40 products in my Etsy store, and it makes a small but consistent income with very little work. I mean, if I really focused on this one thing, I could probably do a lot better, and there are people who do very well from it. And I actually have a link in the blog post that goes with this video that gives you a bit more information about that. So if that's something you want to look into, if you do art, or if you make printables, or if you make, I don't know, the sky's the limit really with an Etsy store. So have a look at that. The next way is something I haven't done yet, but it's kind of at the back of my mind, and it's a little bit of a variation on what I used to do. So I was contracting before I had kids, and it was not quite VA work, but this is an online VA. So basically, you get to be a virtual assistant from your own home. So you would do basically what you would do in an office, but you do it from home in your own time when you're ready. So you can do general administration, you can help small business owners, you could focus on helping bloggers, you could do Pinterest, you could do social media management, bookkeeping, transcription services, ghostwriting. I mean, the list is endless. People need support with a lot of things. And the next way is blogging. So again, not a quick way to make money. It takes time and energy, and my blog has grown from, it's literally one blog post at a time, and each blog post is done slowly. So I get the idea, and then that kind of sits there. I put it in my phone, type it up on my phone, and then I come back to it and edit it and do whatever research needs to be done. Then I put it on the blog, and then of course you have to create the images that go with it, and then once it's published, then you have to share it. So there's quite a lot of work involved, but basically once you have a blog and a lot of people looking at your blog, then of course you have advertising, or people might like to pay to put posts on your blog, so sponsored work, or you can do affiliate. So for example, in the blog post that supports this video, I share about an MSM supplement, which I love and genuinely helps me, and I take it. I've actually just recently started taking it again since I've had the baby, because I had to stop while I was pregnant. But basically I recommend it, I tell you about it, I research it. The post I would have written anyway, but I've got a link in there, and so then if people click that link and purchase the MSM supplement, I get a tiny percentage of that purchase. And when you're at home with a chronic illness, every little bit adds up. And some people do very well with their blogs. I don't think in our kind of area, there are other niches that make a lot of money, and you can make money, but you've got to put a lot of time and energy into it. But it's a really fun way to do it because you're simultaneously helping people. The next way is online courses. So if you have a good understanding of something, or if your previous profession gave you some tools that you can teach other people, then you can make an online course. So for example, I have lived and researched fibromyalgia, and so I've created courses to help you do that too. I have courses and books, and they're just basically a shortcut, and that's what an online course is, or general courses are. It's a shortcut to information that we have spent a long time cultivating. So I chose Teachable to host my courses, and I provide a link to that in the blog post as well. And kind of following on from that, but a little bit different, is teaching or live services. So for example, I'm doing yoga and coaching. You could do English lessons, you could do Reiki, you could do massage therapy, nail technician. So that's not online, obviously, but that is a micro business that you could have. Personal training, like for exercise, which can be done online or in person. And the idea of blending both is pretty cool. Actually, I really like that idea. So it's basically just using your skills and teaching them to other people. Another way is to write books. Now, I have 2 books, and 1 or 2 books don't really make you much money, especially like I have mine on Amazon, and then by the time Amazon takes their cut, and then it has to accumulate, and then once it gets to a certain amount of money, they'll send it to me in New Zealand, and then my bank takes a cut, so I don't get a lot of money. But again, if you are someone who's writing a lot of books and putting a lot of energy into promoting it, then you could probably make a better income from it. Another way is coaching. So if you are an expert in something, or if you are really passionate about helping other people achieve their goals, then life coaching might be something that you could do. So life coaching basically gave me the framework to take my expertise, so my personal research and knowledge and experience, to supporting clients kind of in a different way. So for me, the coaching evolved because it was an extension of what I've been doing through my blog and through my groups. And basically I noticed that people ask me the same things over and over. And it's really hard to help people generically. So coaching gives you the chance to kind of go one-on-one, and the research around coaching for fibromyalgia is in its infancy, but it is showing enormous benefit so far. So you don't have to do coaching, for fibromyalgia. You could do work coaching, you could do anything, whatever your specialties are. So do have a look in that. The next one is writing articles. So you could be a freelance writer. I've only written a few different posts. Again, it takes a lot of time and energy. You really want to focus on one of these areas at a time. I realize I have spread myself a bit thin trying to do different things. And another way is YouTube. So some people do make some good money off YouTube. Now, I've been making videos, but it's mostly to supplement, to help my blog. And so I haven't hit those metrics needed to monetize. But if that's something you're interested in, then that's something that you can get started on. And I provide a link to a video in the blog post that can give you more information about that from someone who is an expert in that field. And the last way is an e-commerce store. So it's basically like an Etsy store, but you have it on your own website and you drive all the traffic yourself there. So I have products on my site, like my fibromyalgia framework workbook, and also my books are available there. You could also put affiliate products there. The sky is the limit. So I would love to know that if something here has piqued your interest, or if you do any of these things, or if you do something else, please do share in the comments. I think it's really great if we can share this knowledge for other people who are perhaps wanting to be able to make an income from home, maybe people who are working at the moment but really need to be taking a step back to help them manage their illness, and so they need to still make an income. So let's all share the information. If you like these posts, then do feel free to like and subscribe. Come along to the Melissa vs. Fibromyalgia Facebook group. If you want to work with me as a coach, you can request a complimentary consultation. And from November, I will be adding my yoga teaching as part of my coaching, but also as a separate thing. And do come along to melissavsfibromyalgia.com. I have more than 200 posts there to help you fight chronic pain, fatigue, and insomnia. And if you sign up to the newsletter list, you get access to my free micro course, You versus Fibromyalgia. And then you also get access to my kind of welcome email series, which is basically like another course. So it's all these tools that I've created and are sitting there waiting to help you get to your version of thriving like I have. If you think this video is great, please do feel free to share it. And again, like, subscribe, and talk to me, comment. Let me know, are you doing any of these things, or are you going to look into any of these things? I'd really love to hear from you.